David Harris, one of the stars of the 1979 cult classic The Warriors, has died of cancer. He was 75. Harris's daughter confirmed the actor's death to the New York Times, revealing he died Friday at his home in New York City following a battle with the disease. He was best known for playing headband-wearing Cochise in the film, which saw gangs famously fight it out on the gritty, 70s-era streets of New York. Harris got his big break as a result, before going on to grace several more films throughout the 1980s, 90s, and 2000s. On TV, he appeared in episodes of Law and Order and NYPD Blue, along with ER and Law and Order, Special Victims Unit. Among them was a plum part in 1980 TV movie Attica, played alongside Morgan Freeman. He also held cameos on successful shows at the time such as MacGyver, and later Profile and Mike Hammer, Private Eye. In the 2000s, he had more TV success with ER, NYPD Blue, and Law and Order, before reprising his role as Cochise for both Warriors video games. He also appeared in a 2015 documentary that looked into the Warriors' massive impact nearly 40 years later, before appearing in his last two films the following year. A New York native, Harris is survived by his daughter, mother, sister, 2 brothers, and 2 grandchildren. According to his daughter, he was born on June 18, 1949, and had been battling the disease for an unspecified amount of time. At the moment, the form of cancer that took his life remains unclear. WWE legend Ric Flair is mourning the loss of his stepson Sebastian, who has committed suicide at the age of 24. Sebastian Flair's mother, Wendy, confirmed his death to TMZ Sports, saying, "I am devastated and shocked. This is an epidemic with your young men, and mental health." TMZ says Sebastian was discovered on Saturday afternoon in Georgia with a gunshot wound, with police investigating. Sebastian posed on his Instagram on Saturday, sharing a selfie and a picture of himself posing with his guitar. "There are no words to express the pain I am feeling from the loss of my baby," his mom Wendy shared to Instagram Sunday afternoon. "Mommy loves you." Last month, Flair and Wendy announced they had split up after 6 years of marriage. Sebastian was a musician and earlier this year released his first album titled Under the Moon. He explained that his mom was behind his music career after hearing him sing a song for a girl he wanted to impress. "I recorded the cover and didn't think anything of it, but my mom got a hold of it and started sending it around to people. You get traction and roll with it," he said. As for his relationship with Rick, Sebastian said, "A lot of advice for sure on handling fame. That's the interesting thing. Growing up with Rick as a stepdad was very different, very unique." Wendy was Flair's 5th wife after his previous marriages to Leslie Goodman, Elizabeth Harrell, Tiffany Vandemark, and Jacqueline Beams. Cleveland is mourning the loss of iconic local sports reporter and voice of the Browns Jim Donovan, following his death from cancer at the age of just 68. The news was revealed by his former employers at WKYC on Saturday afternoon, just 4 months after he retired from the station after 39 years. Donovan was the radio voice of the Cleveland Browns for 25 years and had planned on continuing in the booth post-retirement until his cancer returned very aggressively. In a message to fans in September, he said, "Not a day has gone by when I haven't paused and been so proud to be the voice of the Browns." Donovan is survived by his wife Cheryl and daughter Megan. In a statement released on social media, Browns owners Dee and Jimmy Haslam said, "This is an incredibly difficult day for us and the entire Cleveland Browns organization. We are deeply saddened by the loss of Jim Donovan. His impact as the voice of the Browns for 25 years is immeasurable as he touched the lives of our fans each and every Sunday with his love for the Browns and his brilliance at his craft. He will be greatly missed, but he cemented a legacy that will live on forever. The only thing that outweighed his love for this city and this team was the love he had for his family." Donovan was first diagnosed with chronic lymphocytic leukemia, CLL, in 2000 per WKYC, and underwent a decade-long battle with cancer before getting all clear. In 2023, he announced that his leukemia had relapsed, leading to bouts of chemotherapy, and ultimately his decision to retire from broadcasting.